Welcome back, people. Neil here from matchbettingrookies.co.uk, and today we're going to do a quick video on the matchbetting rookies spreadsheet, and we're going to be looking at the deposits and withdrawals tab. This is where you're going to keep a record of all your deposits and withdrawals, so everything is nice and neat, and you can see where money has come in and out, so you can refer back to this if you've got an anomaly. If indeed you need to watch this tutorial to refresh your memory, or you're stuck with something, then feel free to click this grey button up the top here, where you'll be taken directly to this tutorial I am recording now. Pretty self-explanatory to a degree. You've got the date box of the deposit or withdrawal that was made. So we're just going to enter something here. The account of which it was made to or from, and your payment method. So if we've deposited £10 from Will Hill via our debit card, which is quite likely, you don't often use Skrill or other methods such as PayPal, but you may do. A lot of the offer terms state that it's got to be a debit card deposit. So let's assume that we put £10 into Will Hill, nothing strange about that. That's going to equal minus £10 on our card over here on the right, which is going to keep a running total of what's coming in and out of our bank or other accounts. Deposits, you're simply just going to type in stuff like that. It's just straightforward, like I said. But withdrawals is something you want to keep an eye on a little bit more. So let's just say we've done an offer on Will Hill, and that's put us straight into profit, and we've made a withdrawal on the same day of 30 quid. First thing to point out is the card is now in credit by £20, so we can see that our balance is increased on our card, so we have profit in our accounts. I like this because if I need to put more money in the exchange, I can have a quick glance on here, and I know that the bank account, because I use a separate bank account, I don't have to go onto my banking app to check the balance. I know that I'm floating an extra 20 quid in there, which I could move into the exchange. And as you go on, my card is generally, 100, 200 pound up. And so I know I've got that extra money on the card if I need to put it over into an exchange. And then I keep quite a lot of my funds on the exchanges, both Betfair and Smarkets. But it's up to you whether you're going to keep your funds on your card or in betting accounts or on exchanges. Personally, I don't keep them in betting accounts. I like to withdraw or keep a low amount in there for ongoing offers, such as weekly bet clubs, which could be £20 bet clubs, £25. So I'll leave up to 20, 30 quid in the bookie accounts. Everything else I'll withdraw to my card. But once you've made that withdrawal, obviously you've entered the date. And then just like the bet tracker, I've got a little Y column here, and this Y column is for when the funds have hit your bank account. So I do every week or every few days, depending on how many transactions I've bought back in via withdrawals, I will check my online banking with my phone, and I will just tally up the withdrawals that have come back into the bank. And once they have, I'll sit down at this spreadsheet, tick off a few at once, and just drop a little Y in there to turn that cell to green, so I know the money's come back. 99% of the time there'll never be a problem, but every now and again I've had to chase up funds, and normally it's not for the fact that they're not on their way. It's maybe because I've needed to do a security check, so they haven't yet released the funds. So it just means going back into the account that you've had an issue with to find that they haven't released the funds because they're waiting on me to provide my passport or driving license. But yeah, doing a KYC check, which stands for Know Your Customer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments box below or drop me an email. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're not going to miss any future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.